Okay. Anange mugamba mutya. How is everyone? Hello everyone. Good evening. Let me hope everyone is good.
Yes,
Are we fine? This is a good week. Anange, when I joined the business in 2021, this is how the business was behaving. Let me tell you, in 2021, even if you put any trade, any name, even if it is Zen, we always make money. And I am seeing this happening again. This is good news. And I want to congratulate everyone who has made money. That congratulations. Welcome to Royal Q. Welcome to crypto. That is how crypto works. That's how crypto works. The market is back. Hey, someone is saying no sound. Is it so? You don't hear me? Huh? Someone is saying my voice is down. Is it so? Please, someone come in the chat if I'm not audible, and I know that. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, please? Oh, okay. So my friend, Becca, I think you didn't put your microphone on. Let me check and see. Becca's microphone, but the microphone is on. Her microphone is on. Becca, please put your earphones. Or connect this Zoom to your woofer over what? Anyway, I was saying that the market is back. Leaders, the market is back. The market is good. We are enjoying. The market is awesome. Now your job is to look for capital. When we always tell people to look for capital, they think we are joking. They think we are not serious. Rachel is saying, me, I don't have a sound. Increase your volume, my dear. Increase your volume. Rachel, now like Brian, his microphone is off. Let me hope, Brian, you won't type that you're not hearing us. Hey, increase your volume. I think I'm audible enough. So leaders, today we are going to look at how to put your robot in autopilot. For me, since the year ended last year, I realized a very good trading strategy, which I teach people these days. It is really making good news all the time. It is bringing good news. It is performing very well, and it gives peace. We have very many trading strategies in RoyalQ, and all of them are perfect, and they are doing great. Find out what works best for you. Stick to that. Enjoy. Find out what works best for you. Stick to that and enjoy. Stick to it and enjoy. There you will make good money. There you will make good money. You will make very, very good money, and you will enjoy. So, in other words, let us get started. I'm seeing a lot of people in class here. I'm seeing a lot of people here in class. Leader Zam, you are very welcome, my dear. Let me tell you, there are people who always attend training. Like, wow, if this lady is really even up to today, she's attending trainings. Leader Zam, I respect you so much. Thank you so much for giving our people signals. She's a very great lady. She's there doing a very great job. Some people have excuses that for me, I'm busy. I don't think anyone is so busy like Leader Zam. Leader Zam is working in diaspora, but she's too busy and she's the one giving signals. How did she do that? I think she sat in classes and studied how to trade. So leaders, I'm big up, please keep it up. Make with more USDT in this coming bull. So we are going to look at how to put your robot in autopilot. How to put your robot in autopilot. That is our topic today. Today our topic is how to put your robot in autopilot. That's what we are going to be looking at. Many people are missing a lot of trades. Many people they are too busy. Like when they can go offline for a very big time frame, and they come back when they have not made money. When they have not made money. So today I want to show you how you can make money as a busy person. Okay? How you can make money as a busy person. How can you do that? You make money as a busy person. I'm going to teach you how to do that. This works best for people who are too busy, for people who are too occupied, for people who have enough capital. I want to teach you this strategy. You can apply it in your trades, and it's going to make for you very, very good money. I have my friend here. Let me find out his. He wants the answer. He's my good friend. Are you seeing my screen? Okay. I think you are seeing my screen, leaders. Are you seeing my screen? Is my screen visible? Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay, I think now you can see my screen. I want to share with you this screenshot of my friend. He sent me a message today morning at 10:45. This is a guy who is really too busy. Very, very busy man. He works in diaspora there. But he usually doesn't have a lot of time to be online. So he came and was like, "Hey, leader, there is a strategy you are usually teaching us. I would like to apply it in my trades. You never know, it can work for me." We put that strategy some days back, and this is his performance. He doesn't touch his robot. Leader Zam is doing a great job. She's putting signals in the groups, but this gentleman doesn't have time. He doesn't see those signals in time. He's always offline. But you know what's up? He applied the auto trade strategy, and his robot is making profits automatic without him putting any signal, on need of him being online, and he's making profits automatic. You get the point? I'm going to teach you how this strategy works and how you can apply it too, and it makes money for you. I have another friend of mine. Let me share with you his account. He has made $600. This same friend of mine has started not very many days ago, just a few days ago, and this is how his robot is performing. He's a very busy man, but his robot is performing like this, and it's automatic. No putting signals, no being online all the time, nothing. The robot is doing wonders automatically. He updates me. For me, what I usually do if I'm the one mentoring you, I usually ask for results. I want you to see his account. He's trading with a very good capital, and he has kept on increasing his capital. I think was his first day on 18th. He started on 18th last month, and today is 19th. That means he is 1 month in the business. And today, finally, this is the last screenshot he has sent me, and the robot has made him 2.3 million Ugandan shillings. Those are $601. This is the screenshot he sent me yesterday at 1 a.m. in the night. Hey, in Uganda, we call it night. People in Europe, they call it in the morning. For me, I know it is a night. It's not a morning. For me, a morning, I know a morning is when the sun is there. I'm joking. Anyway, so if you want to learn this strategy, let me teach it to you. I've told you the qualities of people who need this strategy. Someone who's busy. You're very busy, you don't have time to be online all the time. I will recommend you this strategy. It will work for you very well. I'm seeing some messages here. Let me hope nothing is wrong. How much did he invest? He kept on increasing his capital. I think today is trading at 10 a.m. That's what if I'm not mistaken. But he kept on increasing his capital. He started with very small money, and he kept on increasing. For me, when I'm mentoring you, I don't accept you to do with the little money. The song I always sing in your ears is to look for capital. For me, I don't accept people to be with small capital, because the smaller the capital, the smaller the profits, and the more they complain. People with very little capital are the people who complain a lot on the team. Not so? Leaders have. So people who are having little capital, they are always in troubles, in floating loss. They're always missing days without making money. So they complain a lot. And now I make sure I squeeze you to look for money, and you start earning daily. Because if you're having good capital, you have many trades, your robot will be making money every day. But in most cases, people don't add capital when they have not understood the business, until maybe they have someone who can push them to look for money. People have money. People can get money. No one can tell me that they can fail to get 5 million to trade. You sit down and do phone calls, you fail to raise money, 5M to trade. Who can fail that? You have a smartphone. How did you get it? How did you buy the robot? I don't believe that. If every one of us was trading with 5 millions and above, there would be a very big difference on our business. For my belief, anyone can do that. Only that we fear to look for capital. We fear people. We fear to sell assets. We fear to borrow money. And we stay with little capital, and we get little results. Think about it when you are trading with just $60. How much money do you think you will make in the business? Even if a bull run comes, you will make little profits. I'm telling you. How about if you have a goal of raising $1,000? Make it your goal. That's why for me, I don't promote turning these little dollars to very much dollars. I don't promote that strategy. Why? Because it will attract people with little money, and they want to be interested in increasing it. Imagine if I tell you that you are going to turn $20 to $50,000. You will be waiting for money to grow to that much. I don't need you on my team. I need someone who's ready to build their $50 to $3,000 by raising capital. You get my point? I want something practical which you can do and look for money. And you see it. In most cases, people who have raised their capital very well, they make good profits. Let me give you an analysis. I want you to make this your goal. It's going to give you freedom and it will raise your income. You practice it, do it. Make this your goal in this business. This should be your goal. Let me tell you, every entrepreneur, this is what they do. All business people, whenever they start a business, their goal is to see their business growing further, growing bigger. If I start a restaurant today and my capital is 3 million shillings and I start a restaurant, Gogoroza, how will the 3 million Ugandan shillings restaurant look like? 3 million Ugandan shillings, people are not Ugandans, please. That's like $800. Now think about it. A restaurant of capital of $800. How do you think it will look like? Of course, it will have a poor area. It will have poor chairs, even plates, even the service. Now, as a businessman, that is my capital I have at the moment. Now, what do I do? I have it as a goal to keep increasing my capital to make my business look more nice, more bigger. That means more profits. Let me give you an example. If my restaurant today is only $800, $800 restaurant. $800 restaurant, I told you the qualities. It will have poor chairs, poor interior, poor service, because even the ladies you will hire, they will be cheap. They will be not dressing very well because you are even paying them little money. Your business is still having little capital. Now, my goal is to increase my capital times 10. As a businessman, I work very hard. I treat my customers very well. I look for capital. Maybe I go in the bank. I ask for a loan. I try out all the ways, and I do times 10. Now I get my 8,000. What will I do? I'll change everything. I'll change the interior. I'll change the plates. I'll change the chairs. I'll change the designs. I'll put more lights. I'll put a very good poster. I'll even bring more chefs, the professional ones who are cooking very nice food. I'll buy more remedies. I'll do adverts. Now, what will happen when my business has done times 10? Even the profits will go up. How? The profits will go up. First of all, I am giving service to more people. Second, I am attracting more customers. Third, I'm attracting a class of customers. There is a restaurant where they can't cook chicken because they think people who are eating in that restaurant can't afford it. I've ever went in a restaurant and I asked for a fish. And then a lady told me, I don't cook fish here unless you order it in advance. I'm like, what? Why? Because people can't afford it. And I was like, how much is a fish? Like 5,000. Enkumitano. Ndiye. I learned something. Enjiga. So what does that mean? So that lady had a restaurant in an area because of her capital. And her food, by the way, was very good. She was cooking very nice food. And even if I go back to that area, I will look for that restaurant and I eat there. However, it was cheap, but it was really having very nice food. I was very angry, and then I saw a certain restaurant. I went there to eat. What do I mean by this story? If that lady gets capital times 10 of what she's having, she will improve her business. It will bring more yields. It will attract more people. Even our trading is the same concept. Nothing is different. We are also doing a business. If today you are trading with if today you are trading with $100, let's assume. By the way, it's okay with $100. They're okay, no problem. They're okay. You bought a robot 120, you're having $100 as capital. That means you invested $220 in the business. That is not easy. For me, when someone showed me this business in 2021, I couldn't afford everything. I just bought a robot and on borrowed money. For me, the money to buy the robot, I borrowed it. Some people tell you, you showed me the business, I don't have capital. They don't start for a full year. Those people are not serious. For my borrowed that money. Actually, I called my elder brother and he just joined recently. In 2021, I called him and he gave me money to start this business. I paid it back. But for him, he had just started recently when he realized that the business is giving me results. Let's proceed. So someone who's trading with $100, no problem with that. But with trading with $100, whenever a trade closes, you find out that at most it will give you $2. At most. That is 2%. But in most of the cases, you'll make $1, you'll make a half, or even 0.3. Not so? Like that. Have it your goal. Don't feel bad about your profits. That's where people miss a point. Someone is having little money, but whenever they make little profits, they get angry. They start pushing, they start punishing their leaders who brought them into the business. They're like, now, why is this money very small? And you're like, yeah. For me, I asked by the point blank. Whenever you tell me why my money is very small, I tell you, is your capital big? Even your capital is small. I told you I don't pay observes, I tell you point blank right away. But some of the leaders, they frown. They're like, let's wait for the market. Don't wait for the market, please. Look for money. Because $100, 2 times 10. 2 times, have it as your goal. Look for money. Raise your capital to 1,000. Even these profits will double. Where you were making $2, you start earning 20. Where you're making 1, you start making 10. Where you were making 0.5, you start making $5. Where you are making 0.3, you make $3. That is the difference. Keep having the goal. Don't stop. When you hit 1,000, don't settle for less. Then give yourself a goal to double. You are like, what's up? I want now $2,000. Push. When you hit $2,000, now tell yourself, now I'm looking for 3,000. Build the business. I have found a lot of business people in this business who are not serious. I have never seen unserious business people like whom we are having in this very team. People are not serious at all. They are not building business. I think they are doing a scam. Hey, leaders. Hey, our members. We are not doing a scam. We are doing a business. A scam is where you invest money and you take away all your profits and you run away because you are knowing it is closing. I joined very in 2021 August. And I was not a pioneer. I found people already making millions in Reiki. I found Vida Julius before in Reiki 2021. He was making money, 1 million shillings a day. By the way, the month I joined, Julius was making 3 million shillings a day. He was making $700 to 1,000. That means I was not a pioneer, not even him. Even him, he has uplines. People who joined the months earlier. People have stories of Reiki for 2020. Hey, this thing is not new. It's going nowhere. Why are you doing it like a scam? Why are you doing it like a scam? That's why people don't have results. Not so many results in business. You know why? They're doing it as gamblers. Umutoteka msende. nezijja munadduka kati ka app ne kabeerawo nga kamutu era ne kabeerawo ne kamutunuulira n'amala n'azizza wayiseewo emyezi 5. Why did you waste those 5 months? Wasted time. Huh? Can we proceed? This is a very important topic before I go to my main point. Leaders, I'm telling you this advice. Grow your capital. When you grow your capital, you're going to grow your income. When you hit $2,000, have a goal to make 3,000. Have a goal to make 4,000. Have a goal to hit 5,000. One day, that's how people build a business. You should have a goal. How much money do you want Reiki to give you to sustain you? Ngogamba wanayizi zikola bamaze so kolerera, because Reiki is one of the best businesses which are give you higher returns with little investment. People who are trading with the 10M here, bakola millions plus a month. Ask other people who are having other businesses. Is that 10M? How much money are they making? Sure. 10M shillings. That is $2,500 or $2,700. Bakola sine mekomezi. Little money. And they're having a lot of bills. They are paying rent, they are paying taxes, they are paying workers. Here you are paying nothing. So grow your capital. That is my information. That is my message I tell to everyone. No matter the capital you are having, don't settle. Keep growing. One of the ways of growing capital, let me give you a clue. Look at your total revenue. Evaluate it. I have a very good friend who's trading with Royal. This guy is too serious. He even shocked me. When the guy bought the robot, he bought a new book, a very good book, black book, a big book. And I asked, what is that book for? He was like, this book is for my business. I'm like, which business? It's like, Royal. What are you going to do there? It's like, I'm going to write my profits every day. Yes. And I was like, but Reiki does every evaluation there. I'm like, no, I need my evaluation. I was shocked. I've never met serious person like this guy. And you know what's up? In a few months, the guy was trading with $5,000. Because he realized it's a business. He looked for more money. But many of us, we don't. The total evaluation, we don't. If you ask someone, how much money did Reiki make for you last month? Many people don't know. Did you know that? If you ask them, how much money did Reiki make for you last month, January 2024? They don't know. That means they don't evaluate. So look at your total revenue. Evaluate your month. The month of January, from 1st to 31st, how much money did you make? If that money makes good money, like $250, put a new trade. Add this money in your capital. Make it as your capital. Don't eat it. Or if you want to eat, no problem. But accumulate profits. Accumulate profits to build the capital. People are trading with a good capital. Whenever your money makes 1 million shillings, put a new trade. In case your trades are using 1 million shillings per settings. For me, my strategy with my team is what we do. If someone has 3 million shillings as their capital, we design settings for 1 million shillings. That's like $250 per coin. So we design settings for 1 million shillings and we choose 3 coins. If they hit 1 million shillings profit, we put a new trade and they become 4. When they hit another 1 million shillings profit, we put a new trade, they become 5. Whenever they meet a new a million shillings profit, another 1 million shillings profit, we put new trades. And that is the accumulation I teach. Because whenever you are having new trades, this means it is bringing new blood in your revenue details. I want you to realize this. Whenever you have new types of trades, more money comes in your revenue. If I'm trading WLD and I add AI as a new coin, AI will bring in new blood. Then I add XAI. I'm talking to people who are trading cycle. As XAI new trade this week, it will bring in new blood in the system. Then I put another trade. I put WRX. I put back. I keep increasing my capital. So one day you are going to sit there and you're trading 20 coins. No matter what, 20 coins will always deliver. I'm telling you. Profits every single day. So capital is key. Now let's go to our point. How do you put your robot in autopilot? How do you put your robot in autopilot? When you want to put your robot in autopilot, what I want you to understand that this strategy is called cycle in RoyalQ. That is autopilot trading. Your robot must be in cycle strategy. Cycle strategy. People who have traded cycle for the past weeks and you had the WLD, I want you to testify you made the profits. Especially because WLD went up 150%. It has last week, from last week, Monday to Sunday, WLD went up 150%. People who are trading cycle, they have enjoyed that percentage very well because they didn't go out of the trade. The trade was continuous because cycle means continuous. The robot doesn't stop trading that coin, abadan. It keeps trading it mpaka esigala trading. Are you following? If you are following, someone unmute yourself and say, yes, we are following. That means no one.
WLD was a real deal.
Yes, we are following.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. At least now people are following. You know, when you are sharing your screen, you are not seeing your class. So sometimes you get scared and you are like, as if you are a presenter in a radio station. You know, those guys, I really respect them. Someone who works in a radio, you are talking to yourself. Did you realize that? You're talking to people whom you are not seeing. And you are there talking. I wish they should have, I think they have a good technology where they are showing you the number of people who are following. Otherwise, if they don't, you can cry in a studio. Chati, tugende maaso. Cycle is the autopilot of RoyalQ. I recommend this to people who have $250 at above. I recommend this to people who have good capital. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, and above. Because most of the times, such people who are having good capital, these are busy people. That's my experience in the business. Kwangu omuntu wakwatira million 15 n'aziteeka mu business alina byakola ebirala ebimufula business. So that means they realize that instead of putting their money in the bank to sleep, they have decided to put it on Binance and buy this software so that it can make profits. Then they go focus on their job. Some of them are farmers. I have a friend who's a farmer. He's trading in cycle. This guy can spend a full week offline. He wanted trading. He asked me a question. For me, I'm too busy. If I go a full week offline, will I still make money? I'm like, yes. You can't give that person signal. I'm teaching you leaders. Someone is too busy. Don't give them signal. They won't trade. They will put a signal on Sunday. They will disappear for a full week. They will come back next Saturday. How much money do you think they will make? Because all the trades you gave them, they were in one shot, they sold. And the robot stopped. Pick coins, do good settings, let them trade cycle. Even if they come back after a week, they will find the money on their dashboard. They will be more happy. Yeah, they will even build a team. They will recruit other people. Automatic. But whenever they come back and find out that the robot last made money on Monday, and then they put a new trade on Sunday, and then come back next, they will get fed up. They will withdraw their money. So that's point number one. So people who are busy, people who have good capital, this strategy is for you. And people want to enjoy peace. People don't like so much doing market analysis. Because I'm a team builder. For me, I want to build teams. I want to be on the internet, talking to people, showing them my board, explaining crypto and all that stuff. I can't balance the two. I can't be in the market doing analysis and building teams. So people who are team builders, you can put your robot on autopilot. If in case you are trading. And leaders, please trade. Most of the leaders, you don't want to trade. Why are you teaching something you are not doing? You cannot teach. One of the reasons why I teach you this thing, because I am trading. Yeah? I'm trading. You see? I'm trading. Coin zizo. Nasa ziwenzo gamba abitusomesa ndito bikola. I'm trading. If you are in floating loss, I am there too. Who's trading OM? I am there. I'm in 15%. So today I made some money at $9. Hey, talk me no eh? Even if I'm building a team, I'm also making money. I am making money in team building and I also make money in trading. I know I can't balance that. I can't be doing market analysis and I can't build a team. So what I do, I put my robot in auto. I go and focus on team building because I have a lot of people. For me, when I open my WhatsApp, it has a lot of messages. The moment I open it, 400 unopened messages. Look, I will have to answer all of them. How will I have time to trade? So what I do, I decided to choose Cycle. It gives me peace. It gives me money, working automatic. How do you set it? First of all, you need to know the amount of capital you have, your whole capital finance. How much money do you have? The amount of money you have, divide it in the number of coins you want to trade. In the number of coins you want to trade. Then I advise at least every trade, let it have 250, not below. If in case you want multiple coins, don't do below $250. $250, sike kakadeke Uganda. So if you're having 4 million shillings on your Binance, choose 4 coins. If you're having 10 million shillings, put 10 coins. If you're having 20 million shillings, put 20 coins. Each coin, give it $250 as a budget. How do you do this? Now, these are the settings. Have you understood point number 1? I want you to understand, I want you to get the money you have as a whole amount on your Binance. How much money do you have? Divide it by 1 million shillings per. The answer you get is the number of coins you're going to trade. For example, if I'm having $1,000, I divide it by 250. I get 4. That means I'm going to trade 4 coins. Talk to your leader to pick for you the best 4 coins. Which are the best 4 coins I'm talking about? I'm not talking about Bitcoin. Please don't trade Bitcoin. It moves very slow. Bitcoin is for the rich. Bitcoin goes up 6%, the whole market goes crazy. Just 6%. For me, I want you, when you want to enjoy this strategy, trade coins which are so volatile, like WLD, like like WRX, like BEG, like AI, like ZAI, like Solana, like INJ, like CFX, like AVAX. So coins which can go up and sell, coins which can come down and buy margin calls, they go up and sell, they come back. Not these coins which are moving slow, like XRP. XRP is not a good project. In Cycle, it moves very slow. It will take a full week to deliver, and then take another week to buy margin calls. Don't trade BNB. It is so slow. Don't trade SHIB. It is too slow. Don't trade Doge. It is too slow. Don't trade Bitcoin and Ethereum. They are too slow. They don't work in ecosystem. So now, We have got our 250, for example. You can have $3,000 and you decide, for me, I'm going to put 10 coins. Each I'm giving it $300. Don't do crumb market. Do what you want. There is someone I know. For him, he told me, for me, I'm going to give every coin $500. That is my goal. So anytime you see me coming to you, yes, now I have 500 new money on my Binance. You put a new coin. At every coin, I do $500. It's okay. That means for him to trade 10 coins, he will have $5,000 on Binance. He will make money. Now, how do we allocate settings for this money? Divide it by 10. Divide the money by 10. What is this 10? The 10 is the number of margin calls or the number of buys the robot is going to do. The answer you get is the first buying amount. So come to your ROIQ, tap my strategy settings, tap the plus in the corner, put here the first buying amount as 25. The first buying amount as 20. If someone is going to give a coin $500, they can do 20 margin calls, or they can do 10, and the first buying amount is 50. No, don't be conservative. The amount of margin calls you want, it doesn't matter. Even if you want 20, even if you want 30, capital yako scholarship, okay? If it's $250, just do 10 margin calls. Now, switch off the AI margin call button. Switch it off. Now, margin call limit, put 9. Now, the question is, why not 10? Because someone will ask, why not 10? Because the 10th margin call is the first buying amount. When the robot enters a trade event, it puts the first buying amount. So we have calculated only, please mute yourself. Please. Mute yourself. So we had calculated only 10 buys. But you can still have, but you can still have as many margin calls as you want. You can still have as many margin calls as you want, according to your capital. For example, the gentleman who has $500 is trading with the 25 margin calls. 25. Kwanga ye quarter dollar bitano. Now be dividing them by 25 margin calls. The first buying amount is 20. He's trading with the 25 margin calls. Now, when you are putting the number of margin calls, you don't put 25, put 24. Because the first buying amount is the first buy. Now, take profit. For me, I usually use 2%. Even 1%, it works, no problem. Then 0.01, the take profit callback. Now here, at 1, this is the psychology. The first 4 buys, the first 4 margin calls, the drop must be small, like 5%. So what I do, I give here 1, I put here 1, I put here 1, I put here 1. Then, the first margin call, I give it 2%. The rest, I give them 7. Why? Because 7 times 4, 7 times 5, rather, that is 7 times 5, that is 35. Plus 5, that is 40%. We agreed that as at the moment right now, before the Bitcoin halving, let us use 40% as a drop. Why? Because the market is still volatile. All of us, we have seen how coins have moved down. Who have been trading WLD for the past 2 weeks? Which percentage was it having? Tell us the truth. Some people were in 40%. Do we have anyone who was trading WLD 2 weeks back? You can unmute yourself and tell us. What was the negative you had?
I had a floating loss of 47.
Someone was 47. You get the point? So I advise when you are doing drops, make sure they are covering 40%. But together, Luachi, because the market is still volatile, we will communicate. When we are sure that now the market is only moving very well and we can decrease to 20%, not even 10, 20. Huh? Are you getting my point? But at the moment, because after the Bitcoin halving, usually the market comes down. And there is a speculation that after a Bitcoin halving, the market can come back to $25,000. Imagine. But imagine Bitcoin is at 52,000 right now, and then it comes back to 25,000. Categories are WLG again. That means it can come back to $2. Now imagine you had it to 10% only. You've been floating loss for a very long time. And when I taught you margin calls, I told you that margin call means buying at a cheaper price, buying at a discount. See, people bought WorldCoin when it was at 2.5. Today it is at $7. Someone who bought Bitcoin at 2.5 and they have not sold their coins today, how much percentage do they have? Take profit. Someone tell me, how much is it? Now you bought it at $2.5 2 weeks back. How much is the take profit right now? Do you know that is almost 170%? Yeah? Hey, 170%. Think about it. So margin calls means buying at a cheaper price. Yeah? Buying at a cheaper price. You are buying coins at a cheaper price on a discount. Someone has been in WorldCoin 47% negative. That means if you joined WorldCoin right now, right there, and you put in your money, you were buying it on a discount more than him. Now on the times, cram this. Put 1 times only. 1 times. Put 1 times. Put 1 times. So what are these settings doing? The drops are covering 40%, but the first 4 margin calls are using half of our money. The first buying amount was 25. 25, this is 50, 75, 100, 125. So, our 250 minus 125, that means half of our money is put in the first 4 margin calls. Why did we do this? Because in most cases, when the market is moving up, for you are benefiting in that trend. Ochitegera, Kati WLD has been going up. So someone who has been in cycle with it, with this strategy, you keep moving with it with good money. Because usually, when we check WLD, I want you to see its movement. In case you are trading, in case you are trading it in cycle, I want you to see its retracement, how it has been coming down and going up. Why is my trading view not opening? WLD USDT. Didazam, have you touched my trading view? What I call it? My trading view is not opening. For sure, it's not. My network is too bad like this. This is unbelievable. Why it's not opening? It is now. Okay, look at this. Let me check 1 day. Let me check one. WLD bina vehicles waba bita bata mu luzungu. Yeah. Santa Maria. Okay, now let's look at this. Let's look at 4 hours. Need 4 hours, not 3. 4 hours. Look at 4 hours trend. Are you seeing those red candles? Those are the retracement. How much is the percentage? 1.7, 0.7, 3%, 1.8, 2.4. But even every green candle, there is a wick there up. Are you seeing that wick? Wick kekachira, eh? So that means whenever the market goes up, it retraces. So let me calculate one of the wicks on this candle of yesterday. The wick is 6%. So when the market went up yesterday, boom, it hit $6 over 6.3. Then the market went down a little bit. Actually, it kept on going down up to here. It went down 11%. So if that means if you are trading with the $250 strategy, your robot will put in more than $150 because it first put in the first margin calls at 5%, then it puts in another margin call at 7%. That's how much? 12%. It would have injected in almost $120, $125 already. But when it comes up and hits 2%, you will make good money. Categorically. So that is the strategy. You are in the market. Even if the market is going up, you are still benefiting. Even if the market is coming down, you are still benefiting. How? These 77% are insurance and backup. Which backup? That when the market is dropping down, imagine 7 times 5, that's 35. Market for 35% down, you are still buying it. That's the beauty of crypto trading. Keep buying low. Let me give you a scenario. There is this coin. I have a friend. He works in internet accessories. For him, he trades Solana and Bitcoin only. That trading at Chitara. Simanyo babi bamusomesa byokka nanga don't. He trades only these two coins. I want to show you something. Are you seeing this coin called Solana? This coin called Solana, it went back one day and it was at $14. That is last year, October. Let me ask you a question. If today Solana drops back to $18 tomorrow, and they tell you Solana is going to go back at $18 tomorrow, then it will go up. Will you buy it or not? You will remove all your money everywhere. Everywhere, in the bank, in the mobile money, under the mattress, under the net, under the saucepan, and buy USDT and put it in Solana and buy it at $18. Then boom, on Wednesday it goes back to 100. Let's assume there is an announcement. That's what we mean by margin calls. If a coin goes down, put all your effort there and keep buying it. The problem with the people, when they see a coin going down, they just get fed up with the business. What's wrong with you? Did you understand the business? If you want to buy at a discount, margin calls means what? Means discount. So these settings which are down, they are covering you up by buying this coin at the best quantity and at the best strategy. Kwanga right now, Solana is $111. With your $200, they will not even give you 2 Solanas. Solana bili toja kuzifuna. Ne dola zo bibili, mtualo msama. Nobody agenda kuzikuwa. But if Solana goes back to $18 with your $200, my goodness, you will make almost 10, you will get almost 10 Solanas. You make 11.11 Solanas. Bagenda kuzikuwa. Then Solana, boom, comes back to $111. Even if you sell them, you make extra $1,100 profits. Some people think about this is gambling. These are trading. Trade with a strategy. Don't just enter anyhow. Huh? Are we getting the point? So the 777%, the last 5 margin calls are working as your insurance. So then you confirm the buying callback, make it 0.1. We want repeated buying. This sub take profit callback, give it 0.01. However, it is not important. Then save your settings. After saving your settings, come to your home, pick a coin you want to trade. For example, I'm trading AI. By the way, AI is a good coin for people who are trading cycle. Give this coin, it will give you money. So AI is a good coin. For example, when you put this coin and it starts trading, please, the strategy mode is Wall Warehouse. What is the trick here? Now, let me explain it. Personally, I've been trading Wall Warehouse for the past 3 months, and I realized it is so beautiful. Why? Let me give you my analysis. Why my strategy? I want you to use it in Wall Warehouse, not Sabobin real time. Use Sabobin real time with some other person's strategy, not this one I'm teaching you. The one I'm teaching you, it will give you more benefits when you are trading Wall Warehouse. Why Wall Warehouse? Wall Warehouse, first of all, it is the default trading strategy. In most cases, a default setting is the best strategy. Madam, would you mind? Even the default settings of a phone are the best for the use in most of the times. So for me, I ask myself, why did the developer of this robot put its trade in Wall Warehouse? And I started analyzing it. Wall Warehouse, the robot is buying margin calls at a different price and sell them at once at a higher price. That means this will give me more profits. Like the example I used for Solana. What if they tell you that tomorrow Solana is going back to $18 and you put all your money, you are buying the margin call, not selling this margin call of buying at $18 and then you sell at 20. Sabobin in real time, what it does, if my Solana here is at $100 at the moment and it goes back to $18 at the moment, if I buy this margin calls, the robot will sell them at 20 price. But with Wall Warehouse, the robot will sell them back at high and you make good profits. Wall Warehouse will be better. Second, it decreases the negative. If you are trading a certain coin and the negative is big, whenever the robot buys a margin calls, it decreases the negative. It slashes it off. If you were in negative 10, you are going to come back to negative 6. The more margin calls, back to 3. The margin calls, 1%. If your negative is just 1%, that means any market retracement, you are out of trade and you are making good profits. Not as it is in Sabobin real time. Sabobin real time is good, no problem with it. I'm giving you a comparison. When we are in the bull run, I advise you to trade with Wall Warehouse. Why? It will be more profitable. In the bear market, we trade the Sabobin real time because we are not expecting the market to come back soon. Solana, we entered the 2022. 2022 was a bear market. We entered the 2022 when Solana was at $100. We finished 2022 when Solana was at $8. I remember, if I'm not mistaken. Solana, which started at 100. So if you were trading in Wall Warehouse by then, but still you would have made money, because if I bought at 100 and the market drops at 8 and I buy more margin calls, that means my negative will decrease completely. What people did for them, they chose by that time we are trading with Sabobin real time, so that our robot can buy and sell these margin calls in real time. Those were saying. But in a bull market, trading Wall Warehouse, it will give you more profits. I want you to test this for the next days. See. Please mute yourself. Mute yourself. These people who don't know how to use Zoom. So you get the point? Have you understood this? Huh? Have you understood this? So your strategy Whatever settings you are using, don't worry what any margin calls you are having, it doesn't matter. Wallet Warehouse is the strategy. You leave your robot in Wallet Warehouse, you will send me a message and tell me the difference. The difference will be the robot will close deals in better profits. One day I was talking to someone and I told him, now we are saying goodbye to 0 point profits. Do we know 0 point profits? The robot makes a profit and it's like it has brought 0.9. We are saying goodbye to those profits because in Wallet Warehouse, you are making $1 plus. Of course, it depends on your capital and your take profit percentage. If you're having on $100, expect 0 point. Because if the robot is selling at 1% and it has a callback, you are expected to make it to sell at 0.7%. Are you getting the point, leaders? That is the strategy. Pick different coins, trade them, put them in autopilot, give them a budget. Is we budget to malaga you want Bitcoin. Now I'm waiting for questions. Those is like we are following. Thank you, my brother. Those, I'm so proud of you. Well, the coin was on fire, yes, and wait for floating loss. When you see floating loss, don't cry. Have margin calls, please. Can't hear you. It is heavy with money. Yes, when do we predict the bull run to start? It has started in June. Have you been in training? We said that the bull run is already here. Bull run yoweri. Yatandise kati gwolinda kufuna sente encha, you are done. Bring money now. We are already in bull run. Why do some trades fetch less than others? Ziggy, a trade can bring profits of 11, 14, and then another 1.6. My capital is $5,000. Why do some trades fetch less than others? Someone who's $5,000 and then you make 1.6. Your strategy is wrong. You should get a better strategy, my dear Ferry. Ferry, look for me. Look for me. I'll give you better settings. With your $5,000, you will make good money. Even if you want to trade signals, with $5,000, you make money. Even if you are trading cycle, you will make money. Oh, yagala, no yagala. Let me see here. Do we have questions, Banai? If you have a question, please drop it. If you have a question, please drop it. How much did you invest? I think I answered those questions. Those questions were for when I had just started. I made money for sure. While coin was a real deal. Wallahi. The coin yet what the cent. Yes, we are following. Yes. I think I'm not seeing any questions. Why do you take profit at 2%? Why do others give 3%? You do what you want. I advise take a lesser take profit so that the robot can close the deal easier. For me, when I'm trading, I use the Asian trading strategy. What is the Asian trading strategy? An Asian can buy a pen at 100 and sell it at 110. An African, when he buys a pen at 100, he wants to sell it at 300. That's the problem. So you find out that an African sells less pens than an Asian. By the time the African sells 2 pens, the Asian has sold 150 pens. So for me, I want to take a smaller profit so that I get out of that trade, I make some money, I go pick another. You get my point? That's why my take profit actually is usually 1.5% to 2. I don't go below that. I don't go beyond that most of the times. Thank you so much, Livingston. Thanks, Papa, for the training. Can we still buy margin calls for altcoins? Just shooting up. Margin calls are insurance. Have margin calls in your strategy. To trading afar. I saw someone is trading with all his money as fast by now. People are going to cry. How can you be so reckless like that? When you are trading, have trade settings with the margin calls gapped very well in case anything. Can I unmute myself? Yes, Becca, you can. And ask However, I prefer writing questions so that I
Kagenda kunnema okunnyonnyola kye njagala okubuuza ssebo.
get a mass.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm okay. Thank you for that training.
You're welcome. You are very welcome.
Kakati mukulu Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Njagala okukozesa nnyo strategy eyo. Naye nze ndaba nateekamu Solana ku last time lwe nasettingayo strategy. Naye amazima gali nti tetuukangako na ku 7% gye wagamba tuteekemu. So you're there stuck nga sente zikola ki? Nga sente ziri awo oziraba yo naye nga tetuuseeyo eyo gy'okola ki? Gy'oyogerako. Ate me I would have to see earnings at least bwe mba nkozeeyo on a daily ekitegeera. Nze ndaba eri very far. Tuteekemu ayina coins zibreakinga ne zigenda wala. But I don't know how you can advise me. How do these people make this $300 with that strategy? Because I don't see how. Thank you.
You're welcome, Becca. Now, the problem is not the strategy. The problem is coin. Because if you say that, coin yagulako margin call ennya ezisooka ezigwa 5%, teddangamu, kitegeeza yagwa 5, teddangamu kugwa. That's not a problem of the strategy. That's a problem of a coin. Tegeeza coin etambula edda waggulu. Sibo kiri? And I was very clear on this. Trade volatile coins. Kati gwe teekamu WLD olabe bw'eteezigula. You put WLD with the same strategy. Come back and give me results. So some coins don't move as you want. So gogenda opime average price yo ne current price. What percentage? Because if a coin, let me give you an example. If you use this strategy on BNB or BTC, you won't get the results you want. Why? Robot tejagula margin calls zize twagala. Because the coins are not volatile. Huh? The coins move slow. Now, your Solana you are trading has moved slow. It is not going so down. You get the point? Because for sure, that means that if the robot has bought the first 5 margin calls, neka ku 7th margin, 5th margin call, ego 7%, neta jigula, tegeza coin etebudde na 12%. That's what it means, which is okay. You get the point? My strategy is this. The next 5 margin calls are your insurance in case the market changes. When you are learning trading, abasoma trading babagamba batya? How do they say? When we are trading, bakugamba put 20% of your capital. So bagamba, leaders are you in the trading? You can quote me right or wrong if I'm wrong. I remember when I in classes are trading, the teacher titles at Sobeza to Gamangan. Bobera no Rukumi. They can be video trade. Wachi. Runane rera backup. Kwa hizo hii gira trade. Kusabula. Runana rukutasa. Katina kusa strategy. Ya teacher wange ansomesa trading. Ntubemane bibiri mu 5. What a chukumi. To first margin calls. The next $120 is your backup in case the market drops. And this has happened. For people who are trading coins like BEC, you have seen it. A global margin calls, mechanical insurance, but it keeps you negative at a very good percentage. That whenever the market comes back up, you are the first person to go out and with very good profits. You get the point? So it's not about the strategy, it's about the coin. Trade WLD, come back and give results. Trade WRX, trade BEC, trade ZAI, trade AI, Trade RNDR. The volatile coins, not those coins which move slow. Trading a coin is tambula, ezinagula margin call, zituve. Zigule margin call, zituve. Ezo zituagala, ezituwa sente. Solana, by the way, is a good coin. I like it, me too. Naye yote ina pressure you. Etambula chitono. Who are people trading Solana here in the room? And you're trading Solana. Can I see anyone who's trading Solana? Tell us, how is its movement? We can even check it here. Go trading a Solana. Do we have anyone? But do we trade? Are we having people who are trading? Okay, Francis, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, Francis, we have people who don't speak Luganda. Someone was saying that she used this strategy. She put a coin called Solana, but it only bought the first margin calls. It never went down, even buying the first margin call, which dropped 7%. So she was like, now, is that strategy really working? I was like, yes. The problem is not the strategy. The problem is the coin. That means that the coin is not moving down. It is moving up. It is only buying the first margin calls, maybe sell and buy them again. Even people are trading WLD at the moment. You realize that margin calls are not bought even 6. The first 4 are the ones which are bought frequently. Because the market is going up, you wait when the market is coming back. You are going to see it buying many of the margin calls. You get the point? So it's not about the coin. It's not about the strategy. It's about the coin. That's why I advise people to trade more the volatile coins, the best volatility. I was giving an example of BEG, WRX, ZAI, AI, RNDR. Some of those coins which move very fast up, come back down, up, down, because those are the coins which are giving us money. I hope my explanation is clear, my dear. Anyone with a question before we close? This room has taken time. It is 1 p.m., 22 minutes. Thank you so much, Becca. You're welcome. Tarek is Sol has been slow. Yes, Sol is not moving very fast. Just like you are saying, there is a coin called the CFX. Do we have people who are trading CFX? I trade CFX. But these days, CFX can be on negative 1% for a full day. It does not buy margin calls. It's not going up to sell. That's a volume of a coin. But you are going to find it one day when it's moving up. Even people are trading Solana. At the time again, when the coin is moving very fast up, buy, sells. So that's how things are. Do you remember Acro? Do you have people who are trading Acro? Do you remember how Acro was doing it? That's why I tell you that have good capital, trade many coins. In that, the coin you are trading today, in case a day comes and its volume is low, you are having other coins which are delivering. You get the point? You're having other coins which are delivering. In case this one is not performing, others are performing. And on autopilot, you're making money. Leader, please take me through the volatile coins so that I can note them down. WRX, BEG, RNDR, ZAI. ZAI means XAI. There is also AI. CFX is also good. However, these days it's low, but it's a good coin. There is CFX. Even Solana is good. It's a good coin. It moves, only that these days the volume is low. How many are those? How many are those? Okay, thanks so much for leader for the training. You are welcome, leaders. Even OM, yes, Ismail has talked about OM. OM is good. OM. OM moves very fast. Hey, but what your danger? Trade OM. It will also give you results. To give you good results. So you can even look at them in the list. There are those coins. When you watch them every day, Today it has gone 10%, tomorrow it is negative 8. Then the following day it is negative positive 6. Then another day is negative 7. That coin is, that means it is volatile. A tambula. Those are the coins which will give you money every day. Not these coins which move slow, like SHIB, Doge. Who has ever traded Doge here? Ape. There is a coin called the Ape. The origin of Ape, it was a picture, an NFT, called a sleeping ape, or a lazy ape. In fact, that coin is lazy. It never moves. So in case you land on it, you will cry. Thanks, Mr. Kinda, for the training. I want you to clarify me whether it's me to choose coins to trade or it's a robot. Choose coins to trade automatically. Neither, my dear. It is you to choose coins. Not the robot. The robot doesn't choose coins. It's you to do so. You choose the coins, the robot traded. That's why we are talking about settings here, everything. Otherwise, the robot would have been doing everything on its own. But it's you to do the job. You give it what you want it to trade, then it does that automatic. Only that the strategy mode you give it, that I want you to do this automatic. Be continuous. Some people are using the robot manually. How? You give it a trade, when it sells, you give it another. That's manual trading, signal, or one shot. Then other people are giving it auto trade. You give it cycle. You give it trade, you give it settings, it should follow, then you leave it. The robot does the whole job without you interfering it. You don't need. That's why I tell people who are trading cycle, do 2 things on your robot. Come, check the profits you have made a day. Also check your fuel. That is your job. Don't start touching the settings. Some people, they get so fired up. They have made a lot of money. They come and change their first buy in and out. From 25, they give it 100. They don't know what they have done. Don't stamp a robot. If you are in cycle, check your profits, check fuel, go sleep. Acro not slow, it will gain momentum and you wonder, yes, it will. Of course, yes. Same thing with WLD. I had a lady, she was trading WLD, and for the past, I think, 2 and 3 weeks, it was not moving at all. She was very angry. She was like, now how can I add capital in this business when the coin is behaving like this? I'm not seeing anything. The coin had bought all the margin calls and is not moving. And I was like, Nage, be patient. Don't worry, the market will come back. For the past days, she's the most happiest. So that's how markets be. Today, Acro is bad, tomorrow it will be good. So that's why I look for money, have many coins. You see that Acro is sleeping there, but boom, one day it will be the best performer. What if you were buying it at this current price when it is still at a cheaper price? Okay, thank you so much, leaders. Let us end here. The training has taken a long time. I think we have learned something. Thank you so much for attending. I'm seeing a lot of leaders here. Thank you so much for coming to learn. I want to do an exclaimer. When we are trading here, try what you are told. When a leader comes, they teach you something, try it. When it works, stick to it. When another leader teaches something, try it. When it works for you, stick to it. Don't do a lot of things. You will get confused. Pick something, stick to it. For me, for the past years, I've been trading. You don't know how many strategies I've ever used. Very many. What I even ever traded the circle, followed some people. Even whenever my downline could join, I should just let them join this circle. Guy. So you follow, you do this, you do this, you do this, until you land on something which really works for you, you stick there. Okay? And you keep learning, keep improving, you keep improving. So that's the main thing to have.